Hey everybody, Joel here, Bikes and Vans. Day after Thanksgiving, climbing up to the ride park at Port Gamble. Beautiful day. It's like 50 and sunny. Alright, heading up New Hope. Get us up near the ride park. This Spire sure climbs pretty well for a big travel bike and slack big travel bike. You can really set up that rear suspension with the climbing. Well, it's like a firm switch, but it's like flipping the climb switch, firms it up, and then you can dial in the low speed compression on the front fork as opposed to the back fork to keep the bobbing to a minimum as you're pedaling. So not too bad. All right, I gotta stop saying all right when a video starts. But I'm at the south end of the ride park, in the vicinity of Mr. Sparkle, Over Hard, Over Easy, coffee tables, Schraub Wiggum, all those trails. So they did a little work here, changed the entrance access to coffee tables, did that as a warm-up. I'm at 2 miles right now from the parking lot, so basically straight from the parking lot and then straight to this area, and then one run down coffee tables right there and back brings me to 2 miles. I'm gonna do a couple runs down Over Easy, I think, and then Mr. Sparkle, like, there's a couple kids that are working on Mr. Sparkle, I think, for their senior project, and they've already done some stuff to the lips on most of the jumps, or many of the jumps, that have really improved the trail already. I was here last week and rode it, so it's pretty exciting to see how it ends up when they're done with their project. But so far so great. Looks pretty amazing. And this one's Over Easy. Okay, so one run down Over Easy and back up to the top here is pretty much precisely 1/2 mile, which I'd never measured before. I thought that was interesting, so I'd share it. I'm not sure what that was. Felt like some weird pedal lash when I was jumping in the air. So I'll see if that changes. Maybe change my gear. See how this goes. It's still there, but they did a great job on those jumps though, for real. I'm not really sure what was going on there. So Whew. Okay, heading down the quick way to Ranger. This is Ranger. That is fun. This is the Stumps Trail. Goes back out to the parking lot. I don't take it that often. Usually just take the road, but what the heck? I don't think I'm muddy enough, so let's try it. And there we go. That's it. Okay, rolling back up on the van. This is my longest ride ever, short and sweet, but I have some derailleur adjustment issues I gotta look at. I may have remedied it there with adjusting that set screw. I didn't feel any more of that really violent lash in the higher gears on the way down Ranger and when I was bouncing around, so I think I got it. But get on the road here to Port Angeles. do some stove repairs, and then back to Port Orchard. Let's see how far we went today. Not too far. .82 miles. Not too shabby. That's for you. 5 miles. Well, I am all done with my electrician's work installing some switches on my father-in-law's stove in Port Angeles. And I stopped at the Longhouse here in Sequim. I guess it's Sequim, Gardiner. And I wanted to make sure that I had the camera on because I think they have these lights up here at the casino and at the Jamestown Sklallam Welcome Center and all that stuff year-round, but because during the summertime and stuff when I am up here the most, it doesn't get dark till like 10:30. Very rarely do I get a chance to see these lights, and they're pretty goddamn festive. So let's see if we can take a good look here, get a view of these beautiful lights that they have set up here at the end of Sequim Bay, at the southern end of Sequim Bay, I guess. Just so pretty. They really do a great job here. Right? So beautiful. This whole area from the Welcome Center here all the way over to the Longhouse and then over to the casino.